As long as I hide my identity as a fake wealthy heir in this elite academy, I can receive a huge cash prize after 1 month. I thought I was hiding it well. Unexpectedly in the private villa, Tom sat on the living room sofa and casually opened a package. Inside were photos of me delivering food in the rain and doing various part-time jobs. Tom flipped through the photos and smiled playfully. Said it seems this young Master Gu has hidden quite a few secrets. The next afternoon I knocked on the door of the exclusive lounge of the 4 major financial groups. In this large room only Tom was sitting on the sofa. I walked up to him. Tom threw a stack of my part-time job photos from the side and demanded explain what these are. Tom showing these photos did not surprise me at all. I clearly knew that these experiences could not be erased, so I had already prepared my explanation. Said it is just experiencing life. Only by truly knowing what those poor people really need can we completely control them. Is that not right? Tom looked at me with a rather surprised expression, as if acknowledging me for the first time. He walked behind the bar in the lounge and sat down, then pointed to a seat nearby and said in a cold voice, sit down, do not be nervous, what would you like to drink? Tom did not fully believe my explanation and kept testing me. I looked up at Tom and said, I have a class soon. You did not call me here just for this ridiculous thing, did you? If so, I will not stay. With that I turned to leave. Tom stopped me and said, wait, do not be so hasty. I stopped walking and was secretly happy knowing I had passed this test. I hid the smug smile at the corner of my mouth and turned to look coldly at Tom sitting at the bar. Said, what is it? He walked toward me at a leisurely pace, took out an unlimited black card and handed it to me. Said I was rude just now. This unlimited black card is my apology. I looked at the black card right in front of me and resisted the temptation of money. Pretended to be angry and questioned Tom, what do you mean by this? The Gu family does not lack your money. He laughed twice and said, interesting, you really did not disappoint me. He took out an invitation he had prepared long ago and handed it to me. Said there is a street race tonight, do you have the guts to come? I took the invitation from Tom expressionlessly, but inside I was extremely nervous, because I am a novice driver who failed the road test 3 times before passing. But I knew I could not refuse. This invitation was my first ticket into the circle of nobles. Once I refused, all my efforts would be wasted. At 10 in the evening I rode in Tom luxury car along a winding mountain road. I looked out the window and saw bottomless cliffs on both sides. A single mistake could lead to death. Soon the car stopped at a gathering place for racing enthusiasts. Tom car immediately attracted everyone's attention. Then they saw that the person getting out of the car was not Tom, but an unknown stranger. Everyone looked at me curiously. Someone said, who is he? How did he get out of Tom car? Someone said, wow, he is so handsome. I am drooling. Unlike the others' surprise, David stared at me with wide eyes in shock. He walked up to Tom and whispered, how did you two get together? And you even brought him here. Tom looked completely unconcerned. He did not see any problem with bringing me into the noble circle. He said, do not you think this is interesting? David saw me standing alone in the middle, exuding an aloof and noble temperament, as if completely out of place in this deafening racing venue. He raised an eyebrow and said, you are right, it is indeed interesting. David put his arm around a hot woman and walked up to me. Said, young Master Gu, what a rare guest. I heard you won countless gold medals abroad. How about a couple of races? I was silent for a moment, knowing clearly that I could not avoid this test. I did not respond to David's invitation for a while. He thought I was silently refusing, then pointed to a nearby car. Said, no car, right, do not worry. I will lend you my spare car, it performs very well. I looked in the direction David was pointing. A colorful Bugatti caught my eye. Seeing the race car dressed up like a peacock, I could not help but twitch my mouth. Even if I knew nothing about racing performance, I could tell this car was unreliable. David was